Hi, I'm Joseph McIntyre, and I'm here to answer the most important question: which is better, team sports consisting of basketball, baseball, or soccer, or combat sports consisting of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, or just the UFC? Join me as we find out which is better. The first person I decided to interview about the topic was none other than Joseph Bopo Morales. So I'm here with,
Joseph Morales.
and I understand that you're a professional MMA fighter. How long you've been doing this for?
I started training when I was 10 years old, and then I started competing about at the age of 11 or 12.
And how long have you been on purple belt?
I've been on purple belt for about 5 years.
5 years.
Usually you're only on it for a couple years, but I haven't been training too much in the gi, so it kind of holds me back a little bit. And then once I start getting training more and being more consistent with it, then we start promoting.
Yeah. Like, why'd you want to start doing jiu-jitsu and MMA?
I thought it was fun. Honestly, I did it as a hobby at first, and then once I started getting good, I kind of liked competing a little bit. And I didn't win my first few tournaments, and then once I won, I fell in love with the sport and just want to continue to do it.
Now, the most important question: which is better, team sports or combat sports?
That's a good question. I like combat sports better, or like solo sports, because most of the pressure is on you. If you make a mistake, you know what you can fix. You know what I mean? If you're in a team sport and somebody makes a mistake, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
But you're still upset about it. You know what I mean? And it's nothing that you did or nothing that your fault and that you could blame on yourself in a team sport.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. I like what Morales said, about how it's just one person. You don't have to rely on an entire team. But best surveys require more than one person. And that's why I decided to question none other than this weekend's main event and potential Hall of Famer, Clay Guida. So, how long you been doing MMA?
I've been fighting professionally for the UFC for almost 13 years. I've been fighting, doing MMA for 14 years.
And why'd you want to start doing it?
I wanted to start fighting because I wrestled my whole life. I love competition. It's a healthy way to stay in shape, be a healthy lifestyle. I love the competition part of it. I love to wrestle. And I wasn't good enough to continue wrestling, so I chose the MMA path.
Alright, and now the most important question. Which is better, team sports or combat sports?
I think there's both have their positives. I played team sports, growing up. First sport was soccer, then I played baseball, then I started wrestling and doing football at the same time. Baseball is actually my favorite sport, besides doing mixed martial arts professionally and wrestling my whole life. I love baseball because you can do it, until you're in your 40s and 50s. If you're professional, pretty much injury free. Football is, another one of my favorite sports because you can tackle, you can hit people, which I love doing. And, it's a lot harder, I believe, to get 11 guys or get a team full of players to be on the same page, to score points, to hit home runs, to score runs, to make goals, to do a lot of positive things on the field, on the court, in a team atmosphere. It's a lot more difficult to keep those guys all on the same page and keep their work ethic the same, so they get production on all of them. An individual sport is. All the eyes are on you when you're competing. Everyone's watching you. There's no one to blame. You can't point at your running back for dropping the ball or fumbling or missing a touchdown, passing the end zone or missing that game-winning three-point shot. Everyone's watching you. You got no one to blame. Except yourself. The preparation is on you, so you're more responsible for your own actions. You have to hold yourself accountable. So I think both individual sports, combat sports, and team sports both have very good fit in young ones or young men's life. They help them grow and mold them and teach them work ethic, teach them the team atmosphere, the team concept. And so I don't favor one or the other because I played team sports my whole life, but I excelled a little bit more in wrestling and mixed martial arts. But if I had to do it over again and be a professional athlete, I would choose make with baseball because we do it a little bit longer, quite a bit longer than most other sports.
Yeah.
I want to say the average career span of a Major League Baseball player is probably 10 years as opposed to, I believe, an NFL football player, I heard it's about 3 years. So there's a lot more longevity in it. Obviously, if you take care of yourself, train properly and compete properly. So they're both great. I urge kids to get out there and try any sport. Fishing for me, it's a sport. I fish all the time. Typically we're going to beat. So they both have the negatives and positives, but just getting around people with that similar mindset of working together, you know what I mean, and holding yourself accountable. Great choice.
Thank you, man. Good luck on your fight. Morales and Guida had a good point. You know, in a team sport, you have to rely on other people. And if they mess up, you can't do anything about it. But in a combat sport, it's just you and another guy. You have to rely on yourself to do everything. There's no mess ups. But I wanted to get a third opinion. None other than UFC Hall of Famer with 34 wins under his belt, the California Kid, Uriah Faber. Now, I knew Uriah had a lot of experience under his belt. So that's why I wanted to talk to him, really get his professional opinion. I feel like he would give a really, really interesting answer to the question of which is better, team sports or combat sports. I'm here with Uriah Faber. And so, how long have you been doing the sport?
Mixed martial arts. So, mixed martial arts is a lot of things. Wrestling was something that I started when I was in the 7th grade. I started doing a little bit of karate for about a year in like the 5th grade. But as far as focused and all my heart and everything I had into a sport for wrestling, about probably 8th grade. And then that transitioned to the fight game.
Why do you want to start doing mixed martial arts?
I think it's something internal. I don't know if the sport chooses you or you choose the sport. I've always been drawn to contact sports. I played football growing up. I loved that. I played hockey growing up. I loved that. Wrestling was the next progression, and it just sounded like something that would be fun to me. I felt like, in my heart, I felt like I was a tough kid, and I didn't think anybody would be able to beat me up. And once I graduated college, I wanted to keep my competition going.
Mm-hmm. And for the most important question, which is better, combat sports or team sports?
Well, it's kind of a trick question because combat sports are a lot of times individual, and you're going out there, it's just you against the opponent. I think that there's no secret that it takes a team, though. I have coaches, I have training partners, I have managers, I have nutritionists, I have all these people that are part of my team. So it is a team sport in some respect, and I get a lot of the glory, so that makes it a little bit more less enticing, I guess, for the team, or less rewarding for the team. But in the big picture, I like both. I played football. I was part of the team for that. I wrestled as a part of the team for that. But I do like to be the one that puts it all on the line. I can't blame anyone else, and so I have to lean towards the combat sports.
All right, thank you, man.
My pleasure. Yeah.
All
We got to get you in again.
Yeah.
Some little jits and some boxing. That'd be a little dangerous combo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, I like what Joseph and Clay had to say about independence, but I feel like Faber really hit the hammer on the nail. Team sports and combat sports, well, they really aren't that different. With football, you got your linebacker, your quarterback, and your other guy. I don't know. I don't watch football. But with combat sports, you got your coach and your training partner and everyone in your corner backing you up. So I guess they really are alike. And the message we learned here today is it's really hard to do stuff on your own. This has been Joseph McIntyre, and I'll see you next time.